Yo, what's up, everybody? My name is Jerron Brawley. I'd like to welcome you all back to the Vlodcast, the biggest come up in America. If you watched episode 1 of the first video that I put out, the introduction, you know why I call it the biggest come up in America. If you don't know, we're about to start talking about life insurance, the biggest come up in America. Take advantage of it. So today we're going to be talking about pretty much 3 subjects. What is life insurance? How does it work? Then I'm going to talk you all through the process that it takes to get yourself insured, the process for my company, my affiliated company. So the first things first, what is life insurance? Life insurance is a financial contract between you, the policyholder. Sometimes you see it as the owner. A lot of times it'll be the insured, not all the time, because the policyholder could take out a policy on their child, on their mom, their grandparents. Even if it's a business, you can take out a policy for your employers. Do them that solid. You be the policyholder, the other person may be insured. Okay? And the insurer, ER, not ED, insurer. Okay? Or issuer. All right? Same thing. It's the company. All right? It's a financial contract, legally binding financial contract between you and the company. And what does it state? Okay, pretty much this is how it works. You're responsible for paying the premium monthly, every month that you're in the contract. And if something happens to you, God forbid you die, whenever you die, the company is responsible for paying the death benefit at the time of your death. It's very simple. You're paying a little bit of money in hopes of getting a lot of bit of money in return. We're going to go over the different types of contracts because there are different types of policies. We'll go over term. We'll explain how that works. Then we'll go over whole life. Just stay tuned. Subscribe. Oh, subscribe. Yeah, subscribe. If you haven't done it, do so. If you have already done it, I want to thank you, all 2 of you, for subscribing to my page. The last time I had a video, I want more than 2 people this week. All right, look out, because I want for y'all to come on this journey with me, man. Because I feel like I'm dropping knowledge that a lot of people where I'm from, they're not taking it back to their home and teaching this to other people. You know, yeah, it's leverage, but it's business, man. I advise everybody to leverage their knowledge, leverage your brain, man. And I'll go over what leverage means too once we get into the financial piece of everything. So yeah, you're responsible for paying a premium. It could be anywhere from $25. We have a $25 minimum, and it has a death benefit minimum of $250,000 for term and $50,000 for whole life. If you want something different, look, people's pockets are people's pockets. I'm not in your pockets. I don't know what you're spending it on. If you want, we can come talk to it. We can do some things. But if you can't afford $25, I have some other carriers for you. But for anybody who wants life insurance from me, and you're healthy, I start you off with my primary carrier. So yeah, that's pretty much life insurance. That's pretty much how it works. It's very plain, very simple. All right. So I'm about to erase this, and I'm gonna put up the process real quick. Don't be picking on my eraser either. That's how we do things around here. We live raw. We live raw. Nah, I'm just kidding. I ain't in the hood no more. Let me set this back up. Yeah. I ain't in the hood no more. I'm on the outside of the hood. I'm looking in though. Alright, so trust the process. One thing about the companies that I work with, they try to look out for you, the client, as much as possible. They have a process, right? They want to get all of your medical information in. So don't lie whenever you're filling out the information, the medical information. Make sure your medicals are correct, because we will find out. All right, so don't lie. If you had something where you needed medication back in 2017, go ahead and list that. If it was for 3 months, list it. All right, because we're going to find out. It'll be a lot quicker going through underwriting if you just give us all the information that you need to give us initially and go from there, as opposed to giving me some information and thinking we ain't going to find out about whatever happened in 2017. Then we end up finding out. Now the underwriters are writing me. Now I have to communicate back with you. it's a long process. So trust the process, give all the information that you need to give, make sure it's right. One thing about our underwriters is that they try to get the clients the best premium, no matter what you have. Okay, high blood pressure, okay, boom, we'll table rate you a little bit, but we still gonna try to work with you on that premium, okay? We know that the lower our premium is, the more clients we'll get. So trust the process, trust that we ain't, trying to, sell your information on the market or anything like that. All right. We just trying to look out for you the best that we can. We're trying to get you the lowest rating and get you the best premium. How does it work? Step one, you get in contact with an insurance agent. Guess what, people? I'm him. All right. So step one, hit me up. Get in touch with an insurance agent. Hit me up. All right. Brawley IG on everything. Brawley Insurance Group on Facebook. Go on there, set an appointment, send me a personal message. Do whatever you need to do to contact me, to just, even if you just want to get a quote. But if you're serious about it, let me know you're serious about it. If you just want a quote, let me know you just want a quote. All right. Don't let me know that you just want a quote when I done spent all this time and all this effort trying to, break down your financial situation and all that good stuff. All right. So hit me up. Number two, let's talk about it. A lot of people, I will say, because a lot of people don't know about life insurance, but a lot of people do. A lot of my clients will call and they'll be like, hey, I need $300,000 in term. What can you get for me? All right. How long you want it? 20 years. 300K, 20 years, boom, boom, boom. Get their, birth date. We go in, I tell them the numbers. Okay, bet. I want that. Shoot, that's a bit pricey. All right, what about 200K? Or what about 250? We do 250. Knock them couple dollars off. All right, boom, I want whole life. What you got for whole life? What's your price for whole life? All right, we talk about it a little bit. We come to a conclusion as to what you want. These are for the people who already know what they want a little bit. They're well versed in life insurance. And then we go on to step three. If not, I'll ask a few questions. I'm not prying. I just want to gauge where your mind is. What type of life insurance, policy amount you want, what type of premium are you willing to pay? I always ask, what's your budget? All right, if you don't have a huge budget, I'm not going to try to fit you in this huge ass life insurance policy that you pay for 3 months and you can't pay it. So now you're out of $800. No, that's not me. The policy that I put you in initially is the policy that I want you to die with at the very minimum. All right, especially if it's whole life. If it's term, I hope you outlive that thing. You're losing money, but I'd much rather see you live. So term has its place. We'll get into that. Yeah. All right, so step three. So we talked about it. We came to a final agreement. Okay, you want $250K in a whole life plan. You want to pay $250 a month, $300 a month for this plan with a children's term rider. We'll go over riders too. With a children's term rider, boom. Okay, so I send you some paperwork. It's an eApp to fill out. I send you the eApp to fill out. Let you know it's there. It shouldn't take but like 5 minutes for it to pop up. Once it's there, hold on, let me go back. So we talked about it. You're serious about getting it. And once I realize that you're serious, I'll ask for your zip code, your date of birth, and an email address. Once I get your zip, your DOB, and your email, then we go on to the next step. Step three. This is what everybody loves right here, right? This is the paperwork, all right? It's also called an eApp, short for electronic application. Since the pandemic, since all this stuff is happening, we've had to adapt to the culture, adapt to the world pretty much. The entire world had to adapt. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying that it's what we did. So I'll send you out an eApp, like I said, to your email address. Now, this email address that you send me, it has to be for you, and it has to be the email, your primary email address, the one that you can check at home, at work, on your phone, whatever, all right? If you got it on your phone, it's the proper email address. The paperwork. All right, so I'll send the work to you. It'll be virtual. Some people it takes 30 minutes. Some people it takes 3 hours. It just depends on your medical history. If you go to the hospital often, you're going to be sitting down for a minute. If you're like me, I haven't been to the hospital we ain't going to get into that. We'll talk about that some other time. I send you over the paperwork. Depending on your medical history, it could take 30 minutes. Don't lie on this. We will find out, okay? I'm going to just put it right here. Your medicals. Don't lie, all right? It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of your time. It's a waste of the underwriter's time. We're going to find out. There are ways to work around it. Just be honest, all right? Time is valuable. Really, after this step, your job is done. All right, this is the easy part. This is where all the easy stuff happens. After step 3, after you get in your medical information and it's going through, or you get your medical information in, it's smooth sailing from there. All right, you're going downhill on a wheel. Step 4, it goes to underwriting. Step 4, a nurse comes to you. You can say, hey, I want to meet at my house. Hey, I'm at my mom's house. I'll be there at 5 o'clock. If you can come there and meet me, we can knock this thing out. It'll be blood, urine, height, weight. First off, this is just for confirmation. They're just confirming everything that you put in your medicals are what they are. And they're also confirming that nothing drastic has changed. 5 are the final numbers. 5. Final numbers. So once they confirm everything, they'll be able to rate you properly. So once we get your information back, we go over the final numbers. Hey, you wanted this $300,000 whole life policy. The premium went down from $300 to $200. Hey, do you just want the whole life, or you want some additional insurance? You want to add some term on there? You want to go up to see what $400,000 worth of coverage be like? What we need to do? Or it could be, hey, I quoted you at a standard non-tobacco rating. It comes out that there are some issues with your medicals. Instead of paying $300 for your $300,000 worth of coverage, it's going to be $370 now. All right. How do you feel about that? Do you want the same? Are you cool with it? Do you want to go down in coverage? What we need to do? Do we need to blend it? Do you want whole life and term to make up for that difference? What needs to happen? What are you thinking? We go over the final numbers. I run a new illustration. I add it to your policy. I tell you about it. Hey, you like this? Okay, boom. I send it to my secretary. She calls up her people, gets everything in there, and bam, we got the final numbers. After we get the final numbers, step 6, I send you an ePay document. I send you a document you need to put in your bank information. This is for automatic payments. That's it. So that's the process for changing your life or the life of your family. That's the way that you change the trajectory of your progeny, your future generations. The biggest come up in America. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like it. Make sure you share it. Brawley IG on everything. If you need to set an appointment, Brawley Insurance Group on Facebook. Come on this journey with me. Let's make this come up together. All right. Peace.